action tonight. We got my boy Death Squad coming to the stage, kicking off the show. Especially, I know he's frustrated, especially after an amazing match that happened on DWL Defiant this past Saturday, where we saw a shocking change of belts. We seen my boy Angelo Shaw become the new the new DWL DWL World Champion. I had my W's mixed up. Anyway, man, so we know my boy Death Squad coming out. I know he got something to say in regards to his disciple, his partner in crime, and see how this gonna affect the Golden Circle tonight. But there is a rule. The higher ups did decide to put the tag team belts on the line tonight, so you're gonna see who they facing later on. We got a little rivalry we had going on this past week in DWL Defiant on Saturday. We had two teams go at it. We saw the team of BB Watson Boone, aka the Powerhouses, with O'Grady and Blaze defeat Ivy Jackson, Sonya Mir, and two others as well. So you know they about to get some retribution from this past week. We got the brothers, man. The brothers have been going at it with Tank Brown, and the brothers miraculously both pulled the win over Tank Brown. So tonight in a triple threat false count anywhere, you're gonna have the brothers go at it, and we got more and more and more as you see. But let's kick off the show because it's 7 o'clock and it's time to be defined because it's DWL Uprising on a special Tuesday night. Let's get to it.
Wishing you I'll just quit drinking, or that's what I'll tell you. Or that's what I'll tell you. That's what I'll tell you. I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking. I'm a sad boy. Wow, that's so dramatic. Couldn't find your love, but I always had it. Never said it, never meant it. Nobody quite like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DWL Uprising on a special Tuesday night. We'll not be airing this Wednesday, and we got an action-packed show for you folks tonight. We got a new DWL World Champion, Angelo Shaw, in a shocking DWL rules match. Angelo Shaw came out with the win, defeating Adrian Blackwolf, Death Squad, and Faded Fox. And to kick off this show tonight, we have none other than the leader of the Golden Circle about to come out and air out his grievances with the audience. But I know he got a lot on his mind because not only do he have to think about his follower winning the world title, but he also has to put up his tag team title on the line via rules of the higher ups. So tonight he's going to be in a tag team title match, so he better be ready for some action because it's about to get real. But anyway, my name is Chef 24/7. I'm the host of DWL, and DWL is a simulated wrestling show powered by the WWE 2K engine. Sit back and relax and enjoy the creative wrestlers made by our DWL fans as well as our team with the creative storylines to keep you engaged and to keep you going. And as always, remember, be defiant. Let's get into it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Infomux_Media, our parent page, and of course DWL have their own page on Instagram, DWL_Wrestling. Make sure you check it out. There has a lot of stuff on there, a lot of added material. We doing promos, and we're constantly building as DWL, the reboot of DWL, keep continuing. I'm excited for the night because we only a few weeks away from DWL, the new DWL first pay-per-view event, which is All Night Flight, which is going to be on October 11th, a special Sunday episode. That means 3 episodes of DWL in 1 week, but we about to take it to the ring because I know right now my boy Death Squad has a lot on his mind. And shout out to the high up, Vic Stay Winning, checking me out right now. I see she doing her job. The other high ups over here in the corner doing their job, making sure I don't mess this up, folks. But tonight we're going to have a great episode. It's filled with a lot of action pack. And let's go straight to the stage.
Something told me we might hear from him.
We see my boy Death Squad coming straight to the match. I know he was feeling some kind of way after that defeat he had this past week on DWL Defiant. You got to think about what kind of... And the shocking turnout, the dark horse of it all was my boy beating everybody, becoming a DWL World Champion.
Superstar.
And look at Death. Has to defend his tag team belts tonight. He got to think about the golden circle and what it means to him. You know what I'm saying? He got to think about what happens now. What happens? His follower is the world champion. I mean, any leader would be excited about that, but not Death Squad. Not Death Squad at all. Death Squad said that was his moment. That was his time to win the belt. That was his moment in the spotlight, and it was taken by a mere follower, by one of his followers. And I mean, honestly, I understand his frustration, but if you got these guys following you and they're part of the golden circle, and look, he's already calling out his follower. I mean, there's a certain thing as jealousy, but Death Squad, honestly, bro, there's no reason to be upset, man. Your follower won the World Heavyweight Championship belt. He won the DWL World Championship belt. And you got to think about what that means for you. It's in the golden circle. It's a title opportunity for you as well. Think about it. If he's a good follower, he's going to put his title on the line against the person who's leading him. I mean, there's no reason to be frustrated, but what he's doing, he's imploding his golden circle. He's imploding the way things go in this wrestling world. And I mean, honestly, Death Squad, I will let it go right now. I will let it go. I mean, honestly, I'm just glad your obsession with Adrian Blackworth is on pause for a second. But right now, he looks like he has some problems with a person who's the champion now. Wow, and look how he's talking down. I mean, he wasn't talking down to him like that a few weeks ago when he was given the tag team belt. I mean, that's disrespectful. Whether if you're the DWL champion or not, that's very disrespectful. Wow. Wow, we see he's getting more and more frustrated. He's being more and more disrespectful. I mean, to be honest with you, I understand your frustration. I understand your reason for wanting to stand on your feet, but at the same time, this is a guy who trained you. He plucked you out of obscurity. He brought you with him when DWL was rebooted. He brought you in. He took you into the fold. You became a champion. You kind of should back down with the disrespect, but it seems like he came out ready to kick the beehive, and it looked like the golden circle is still imploding. And mind you, tonight they have tag team title match. They're putting their tag team titles on the line, and they're going at each other's throat already. I mean, the golden circle really needs to get it together. Death Squad gotta pull itself together, gotta pull the power trip out of the way. Angelo Shaw needs to eat some humble pie, and right now Eddie Caldwell is nowhere to be found tonight.
Not really concerned about it either.
And it seems like Angelo Shaw is giving him a title shot for All Night Flight. Look like Death Squad will be getting one last chance for the belt. Wow, did he just talk about his mom? I mean, that was super disrespectful. That was majorly disrespectful. I mean, honestly, that's war words. And look at Death Squad holding this piece together. He's holding his piece together. And it seems that the higher-ups are giving me the word. It is official at All Night Flight. Teacher versus follower. Leader versus follower. Teacher versus student. Man, this is about to be simply amazing. We have the teacher who's jealous of the student who won the belt, who won the gold, and still getting a title opportunity, but the student comes out more brash and more disrespectful as ever. And right now with that championship belt around his waist, I know he's feeling a boost of confidence. He still has the tag team belts alongside his teacher, his follower, but you got to think about it tonight. It just might be the end of the Golden Circle as the tag team champions if they keep imploding like this. That was amazing kickoff to a good show. What's happening, world? I see y'all out there, and then I got the Instagram world going. What's good? All right, y'all, it's time to jump back into that action. It's time to get into it. So y'all saw on this past DWL Defiant, we had the battle between two teams, and it seemed like my girls, the Powerhouse, a.k.a. BB Watts and Betty Boone, alongside O'Grady and Blaze, tore the house down by beating the team of Piper Troy, Ivy Jackson, amongst some others, in the Mill Twins. You know what I'm saying? But now, getting the opportunity to get some retribution tonight, Ivy Jackson gets another opportunity to dig in her claws and show that message to O'Grady that she's coming for the championship belt on October 11th, the $1 Million Women's Championship belt, and she will once again reign supreme in DWL. But right now, you got Sonya Amir, Big Sister Sophie, only by a few minutes. Anyway, they twins, folks, is actually in that Women's Intercontinental match tonight. All these other people have been eliminated from the match outside of Jackson and O'Grady. But right now, they about to settle their little friendly rivalry in the ring. Hopefully, it don't turn into something disastrous, folks. And I'm getting ready. We're ready. We're about to go to the Uprising ring. We're about to see it set on the house. And I'm getting an update, folks. Hold on. I'm getting an update. All right. Seems like we're going to have an announcement on a World Championship match come this Saturday, DWL Defiant. It seems that it would be some rules and regulations in play for both Angelo Shaw and Death Squad, but the higher ups want to see how this tag team match goes tonight. That could be some ground shattering stuff right there. So if I was them, I'll be careful. You got to think about it. October 11th is right around the corner. All Night Flight is right around the corner. In case you didn't get the memo last week, Kelly Luke is returning back alongside Sunshine Taylor Ryan and Taryn Rage. They will be returning at DWL All Night Flight, and I'm excited because they say times have changed. Things have changed since the deletion of the original DWL, the power outage that caused it all. They had nowhere to go. They had no place to land their feet, but now they're back and they're working together, and DWL will never be the same, according to these ladies. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring when they debut in DWL. I mean, hey, bring the chaos. I'm more than sure one of these individuals might have the chance of stopping them. But anyway, I'm about to stop all this rambling, and we about to get into this match because it's action time, folks. Let's get to it. Let's go to that Uprising arena, folks. And look at that beautiful Uprising arena. Ain't it pretty?
The following tag team contest is
And here comes Sonya Amir, Big Sister Sophie in the Women's Intercontinental Tournament later on tonight. But right now, it's Sonya time to shine. Last week, her and her sister, alongside Ivy Jackson and Piper Troy, lost the team versus team match. It was Team Jackson versus Team O'Grady, and Team O'Grady got the upper hand with a slick win. But right now, Sonya want a little retribution. She's out here, she's itching for a fight, and she got one heck of a tag team partner on her side, and this could get very, very dangerous. And here comes her partner.
And
you hear the
her
drums of
partner
war as she comes to the ring.
Lady Destroyer,
The
Ivy
champion that
Jackson.
never lost her belt from the original DWL. The deletion, the shutdown, the meltdown, the loss of all the data. Lost her opportunity to hold on to that belt just a little while longer. So she's a champion without the belt around her waist. but she's a champion nonetheless, and she's coming to take the new belt, that $1 million championship belt, away from Sandra O'Grady. They officially clash in the last woman standing match at All Night Flight on October 11th, and this countdown is getting closer. These two people are ready to tear each other apart. Both, but when you got two monsters in the ring, does one loss really matter? And here go the team from last week, all coming out with the powerhouse, and they all still enjoying the moment, soaking in the win from last week. BB Watts and Betty Boone are back on the same page again. The powerhouse, as they're calling themselves, is here. And you see behind them, you see Sandra O'Grady, DWL $1 million champion Sandra O'Grady, alongside the DWL Women's Hardcore champion Jackie Blaze. And what that could mean for Betty Boone and BB Watts, they could be seeking the women's tag team titles soon. I know right now the higher ups are really looking at it, because right now they're looking to pick who's going to be the #1 contender for the women's tag belts at All Night Flight. But right now they're trying to get this tournament out the way, as well as look at this friendly competition. But I know right now the higher ups are watching and they're studying. Let's go to the action.
This is it. Tag team action.
Straight out the gate, the power of BB Watts, taking it to the stomach and the stomach area of my girl Sonya Amir. Ooh, once again kicking that sternum right in the stomach, and a spinning neck breaker. And BB Watts enjoying the moment, enjoying the feeling of being back on top again. And I don't know what words she told to Betty Boone, but she managed to piece their friendship back together, make them a more stronger team, and it's only a matter of time before they dominate everything here in DWL.
Oh boy, she's moving on dangerous ground here. It'll take the
and there go my girl Sonya. Sonya shaking back with an overhand belly to belly, putting down BB Watts. And you got to look at it in the corner. O'Grady's in the corner. Blazer's in the corner. That has to be some sort of distraction when you're on the other side and you Ivy Jackson. Sonya Amir, it may not be much of a distraction to her because she's focused on the competition. And look how they just land there like she doesn't even matter. O'Grady hasn't moved. Blaze hasn't moved. And BB Watts has taken down Ivy Jackson. Sandra O'Grady is going towards Ivy Jackson. Jackie Blaze is going towards Ivy Jackson, and Betty Boone is just holding down the post. But Sonya Amir is saying that I'm here, and BB Watts taking her down. This is literally a mugging, and Ivy Jackson coming with the save, saving her partner, taking BB Watts to that barricade. Will she hit her head up on him? Oh no, BB Watts shaking back, taking out Jackson real quick. And Sonya trying to get back into the swing of things. And ooh, into the steps way Jackson and Watts. And the time is going down. Referee is at 7. Throwing BB Watts into that steel cage again.
This is just some strategic gamesmanship.
And look at that. Not going for the cheap win. Gotta respect that. Sonya Amir getting ready. Ivy Jackson getting some more punishment to the girl BB Watts real quick. I don't know what she about to do, but I know it's about to make a move and sending a message to the home girl. Oh no, not today. BB Watts with the shake back. Taking out Ivy Jackson. Oh, and taking out Sonya Amir. BB Watts is wasting no time making a name for herself once again. It must be feeling good to be at the top of the rankings. And ooh, Sonya Amir with a quick reversal. And look at that, the assistance by Ivy Jackson is all legal because it's outside the ring. And Betty Boone just sitting there holding down the post. I don't know what's wrong. It got to be some extreme trust from your partner right now to be able to withstand all of that and out moving and helping. And look at that, the count out has happened. And honestly, I can't really call that a win. But here, as they always say, a win is a win. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what was that supposed to show. But I know that Sonya Amir and Ivy Jackson technically won this match. I don't know. Really, that's the moment of celebrating. When did you show to Sandra Grady that it doesn't matter? Because, I mean, when it comes to the last woman standing, who's going to stand? That's all that matters. It's not even about 1, 2, 3. It's about can you stand on your feet? And I guess Ivy Jackson was trying to show that. That was a weird way to end that match, but we got a good story right here. We got the brothers taking on Tank Brown. Now, in case you didn't see, a few weeks ago, Tank Brown destroyed SCJ backstage where he was taken out with bruised ribs. Thank God it wasn't broken ribs, taking him out for a week and some time of action. Little brother Benjamin come into play and put on one hell of a clinic in a triple threat match, getting a pin over the big giant right there, Tank Brown, the big Tank. And then last week they had a handicap match, actually requested by Tank Brown. The brothers got together, the brothers put on a clinic, and they actually was able to power Tank Brown with SCJ getting some retribution from a few weeks back by taking him down. Now they're getting the chance, an opportunity. Tank Brown say, hell, let's put all the marbles on the table. Right now, the hardcore belt is on the line, and this false count anywhere, and it could be any brother day, but the twist is everybody is against everybody. It's a triple threat, folks. It could be anyone, and think about it, you don't have to pin the champion to become the champion. So that puts the brothers in a situation where their friendship and their bond is already on thin ice, but they got to do what it takes to take the belt away from my boy Tank Brown. I guess they feel they can fight over the belt long as Tank Brown is out the equation. But I know one thing that's kind of detrimental, especially when they're trying to rebuild their tag team bond. But let's take it to the Uprising Arena and let's see how it go, baby. And there go little brother Benjamin C. Benjamin C is definitely a genius, able to pull the win on Tank Brown. His brother was able to come back after that injury and was able to take out Tank Brown. And now they got Tank Brown putting his OMG hardcore belt on the line. And I know the brothers are feeling good tonight, because it don't matter if who wins, long as Tank Brown doesn't leave with the belt. And I know that's the plan. Shout out to my boy Bradley, a.k.a. the owner of my boy Death Squad. Your boy was cutting up earlier, man. He's mad because of Angelo Shaw winning the DWL World Championship belt. But the higher-ups is actually granting my boy a title shot one more time at All Night Flight. They have a special announcement in regards to that title match come this Saturday. So I'm excited to see what teacher and student bring to the table. But tonight, they got them tag team belts, and they need to be on the same page. Hopefully they don't implode. And speaking of a possible implosion, here comes the brother of Benjamin C, SCJ. And you got to think about what kind of thin ice they tread. SCJ and Benjamin, both former tag team champions, both in this tag team yet again. But remember, in the original DWL, they barely was on the same page, and they're barely on the same page now. They've been working through the obstacles, and now is an opportunity for both of them to get a shot at some gold. Can they work together, or will this win tear them apart?
This is without a doubt one of the biggest matches of his career, guys. And everything changes for him.
Shout out to ACW Wrestler, I see you. Y'all go follow them on Instagram, ACW Wrestler. I told you we're a league, baby. Defiant Wrestling League. We all connected. Shout out to SPCK, I think is what we call it. Shout out to them too, man. Shout out to CWF, by the way. All the wrestling leagues. And here he comes, the one and only Tank Brown. Graduated, as I always like to brag, from the Assassin Wrestling Academy in Tibet. Mind you, he graduated in the same class as former champion. It sounds weird saying that. former DWL champion Adrian Blackwolf. He also graduated in the same class as women hardcore champion Jackie Blaze. And right now, he's putting his OMG hardcore belt on the line. And y'all know at DWL, hardcore means we getting it out the mud. Hardcore means matches with some grit. You don't always have to throw a chip to have a real hardcore match. Anyway, we get it on with this style here. We got my boy Tank Brown flexing out like the orange and white tonight, changing it up for a second. And he about to get ready to try to take out the brothers this time, or will the brothers have the upper hand? I wouldn't have put the belt up against them, but you got to think about it psychologically. Putting the belt up against the two brothers ultimately just might cause the brothers to fall out. CM St. You actually will have a match on Saturday, but there's a rumor that somebody's supposed to be calling you out to challenge you. I don't know if it's true or not, but we're going to find out. We got a couple of people hungry on that South American Championship belt, so you might want to stick around. And already starting the match, and look at how the match is starting. Brother against brother already. SCJ instantly taking out his brother Benjamin C. And I guess he feel that his brother Benjamin C is the bigger threat than Tank Brown, since they both managed to finally take down the big Tank.
It was awfully executed though.
They finally decide to get up off each other and focus on the bigger target. Oh no, here we go again. They implode once again. This is what I was worried about. They was going to start to fight each other and take their mind off the big goal. Taking out Tank Brown and Looker, not paying attention. And SCJ almost felt the power of Tank Brown. Better yet, he just felt the power of Tank Brown. Tank Brown got himself another victim. And he got another victim, and both brothers are laid out already. Simple mind play. Put them in a position where they would turn on each other only to dominate both. And Tank Brown is having a field day with Benjamin C and SCJ right now. Benjamin trying to shake back with little power we got. Nice maneuver. Taking my boy down for a little bit. SCJ getting in some of that action too. Long as they're on the same page to double kicks. Long as they don't start to fight each other. Tank Brown may just see his championship slip out of his hands and off the brother and only Tank Brown. And what a maneuver was that. And here we go. This is where the brothers fall apart once again. Benjamin C wasting no time.
I think we know what this is.
And look at Benjamin C taking it out with his brother with a knee to the head. And Tank Brown trying to shake back. Look at taking your focus off the main focus. Y'all goal is to take down Tank Brown. And right now, Tank Brown is getting exactly what he expected. Look at Tank Brown enjoying the moment. Relishing in the moment of the two brothers taking out each other. And SCJ trying to take him out with that full Nelson.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
And look at the power of Tank Brown. Didn't even take him down to his feet, just stumbled him a little. And Tank Brown giving something to SCJ, but SCJ with a reversal. And Benjamin C and SCJ are fighting once again. They're brothers. You should be trying to focus on the bigger target at hand. Y'all supposed to be trying to take out my boy Tank Brown, but right now, y'all trying to take out each other. And Tank Brown up once again, getting a third chance to get up and shake some of the energy off. It's not going to be that easy, folks. It's not going to be that easy. And look at Benjamin C taking it to Tank Brown. Shades of his big brother that you saw not too long ago. And SCJ, he getting up, getting to his feet. And you know SCJ is all about the belt.
Nobody gets up from that, Cole.
And look at that full Nelson of SCJ trying to take it to Benjamin C. And Benjamin C reversing it. And now it's brother versus brother. SCJ with a knee to the face. And look at it. He's looking at his two victims. No, not to your brother. Not to your brother. Not to your brother. SCJ taking out his brother with that vicious spear. And Tank Brown getting back up. It's not going to be that easy, folks. And I told you, SCJ is really fuming. He wants this belt that he took out of his brother. He took out the person he felt the most threatened by. I guess since getting that win over Tank Brown, he didn't feel threatened no more. But you got to realize the power of Tank Brown is still there. And y'all are still giving him opportunity after opportunity to shake back. And you saw that vicious kick to the back of the head. Onto the ropes. And look, now he's sitting there stalking SCJ. About to take his chest out.
Can he do it here?
I
He
can.
doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here. I just don't think
Shout
he
out
has
to
it
Brett.
in him anymore.
Uh-oh. The power of Tank Brown once again. Oh, and that vicious kick to the chest area. And this could be it. 1, 2, and Benjamin C. back up to his feet with a nice kick out just now.
Pure power, guys.
And look at it. Tank Brown just loving this moment. Sitting back, soaking in. Got both brothers to tear each other apart, only to finish him off. And now Tank Brown with the power that he possessed. Oh, taking out Benjamin C. SCJ back up to his feet. And Tank Brown, once again, the power.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
And this might be the end of days for both people. And look, giving them that old gangster submission hold. Got SCJ crying over there, trying to reach for the ropes, but there's no ropes for him to grab. There's no help for him to get, and he's trying to power out of it.
Breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to
It took everything he got to get out of that. And Tank Brown once again.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Oh, and a reversal. Look at how quick that was, and Benjamin C. ain't going to allow that to happen. Not today. And now look, it's Benjamin turn, taking on brother SCJ. Once again, that's their weakness. They too focused upon each other when they're not realizing, uh-oh, they go that 225 as he like to call it.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
And Tank Brown deadlifting SCJ, slamming him to the ground. Benjamin C. watching his brother go through the pain. What happened to kinship? What happened to tag team bond? And now SCJ busted open, and Benjamin C. just let it happen. Just a week ago, just a week and a half ago, we saw Benjamin C. fight for his brother, taking out Tank Brown. Now you see him fighting his brother to try to get a championship belt and letting Tank Brown destroy him. And now Benjamin C. getting some retribution. Now he's looking at it. Which one is more important? Is it the easy pin from a busted up Sean? Or is it the, oh, C-spin?
But I don't know how much gas he has. Can he do it here? He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
They got a pay-per-view going on ACW tonight. Make sure y'all check them out too. I'm gonna make sure I give them a little quick glance when I finish out. And look at SCJ getting some retribution. Not worried about what his brother just did for him, but worrying about what he could do to get that belt. And Benjamin finally getting out of that right quick. And SCJ with a swift kick to the face. Once again, told you the weakness. They keep giving Tank Brown energy to get up. And I told you Tank Brown is still good. Tank Brown still has win. They have beaten each other down. The oldest trick in the book, divide and conquer. And Tank Brown right now wasting no time.
Looking to take the shoulder and arm out of the equation.
And Benjamin C. to the ground.
He looks for it once again.
And once again setting him up. Oh!
Man. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you.
And this could be it, folks. And SCJ saving his brother, or maybe trying to save a chance for himself to get the championship belt. And SCJ with a DDT, returning the favor, busting open Tank Brown. And this could be it. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your new hardcore champion is SCJ. Here comes the question though. Immediately when the match started, SCJ attacked his brother. SCJ took out his brother first before Tank Brown. What does that say about SCJ? Is it more about the championship belt, or was it about taking out Tank Brown? But tonight he has the 1-2-3 pin over Tank Brown. Yet again, it's 2-1 in the world of Tank Brown versus SCJ. But I know tonight. All right, I got you.
Hardcore
I know tonight things are about to pick up. SCJ is your new OMG men's hardcore champion, and right now he's on top of the world. But did it come at a good sacrifice of taking out his own brother? What's up, Chio? What's happening? I see y'all new people. What's happening? Alright, we got my girl Romy coming out. I don't know what's going on with Romy tonight. She has been banned from ringside. So did Sonya Amir in the in the women's IC matchup, the quarterfinals. We get to the semifinals after this. We got one more match, which is going to be the tag team champions, champion versus champion, this Saturday on DWL Defiant. We're going to have my... Oh, what's happening? What's happening? We got my girl Isabella Kobayashi going in with Sonya Amir tonight. Then next week we got Olivia the Diamond versus Tia Tyson on Saturday night, Defiant. And right now tag team partner Romy is gonna definitely hit the stage. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at DWL_wrestling, and make sure y'all follow our parent page on Instagram. Infomux Media is down at the bottom. Y'all see the banner. Man, make sure y'all check it out. We do a lot of fun stuff in between both of those pages, man. Especially the DWL page. We doing promo packages and all. Alright, we about to jump in and see what my girl Romy has to say. Shout out to all the people that's watching tonight. What's happening?
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
We got Anime Championship Wrestling in the house. I see y'all. And Romy is taking it to the stage, and Romy has a lot on her mind right now. I want to see what she got to say, especially being barred from ringside in her partner's tournament match tonight. I mean, I'm more than sure that would have helped her look good, especially pulling off a fantastic win with some little partnership help. I mean, to be honest with you, Romy, you may feel like a ragdoll in this company, but at the same time, man, you gotta think about how long things have been for you. You were one of the first people when we lost the day to Romy. You was the first person to really be brought back. Opportunity tag team champion. I mean, to be honest with you, Romy, I mean, how could you feel like you've been out of the loop? Seems like Romy itching for something. It seems like the high-ups are definitely over there stroking their beards and taking notes. Is it over here seeming like I'm getting some #1 contenders vibes? Okay, high-ups, I see y'all really taking notes to what Romy got to say. Romy wants to be on the top. Romy wants to be a champion. Give Romy a title, folks. I mean, she was at the beginning of the tournament, but she did make it. She was actually beaten by Sophia Mir, who's actually in the quarterfinals tonight against her tag team partner Isabella Kobayashi. And I know right now Romy wants a bit of that gold. She wants a bit of that gold action. Maybe it's the tag team title she should get. Maybe it's the women intercontinental shot she should get. I don't feel she technically deserved it because she got kicked out the tournament. Maybe she could be the #1 contender for the $1 Million Women's Champion after Demon Savage was happening. And shout out to all the people I see, y'all. We got Vic Stay winning, one of the high-ups up in here. If Chino, we got Chris King, a.k.a. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's happening, man? Everybody who on here, give me a little shout-out. What's up? I see all y'all. And we got my boy Chris over here saying he gonna be your defeat, and you can believe that. I don't know. I heard somebody going for that South American gold. I'm doing pretty good. This is a special Tuesday night. You know we normally drop on the Wednesdays, but tonight we doing a special Tuesday night episode. I'm not gonna be able to shoot on Wednesday. So all right, we about to jump into this Women Intercontinental Championship Tournament. I know you see him Saint. I just had to watch it. I ain't see you under CM Saint this time. I seen you under Chris. You know, I don't want to put out your last name. All right, I see U.4WW/ symbols. I see you. I ain't gonna show no disrespect. I don't know what it mean, but I see you. Thumbs up. I appreciate you, bruh. Man, make sure y'all continue to watch. We do this here on Saturday as well. Saturday at 7 Central American time. you know what I'm saying, or whatever kind of time y'all around right now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check this out, bro. We put in a lot of work to this. Follow us on Instagram. If you have creative wrestlers or you want to create a wrestler on this show, you know what I'm saying? We doing this right now as we continue to build. Eventually, things are going to change in that realm. But, hey, if you want to be a part, now's the time. Follow us on Instagram at DWL_wrestling. Shoot us in the DM. Say, hey, make me a wrestler. I want to create a character so they could be on the show. I mean, hey, if you get a good couple of wins, they put you in the title match. If you get a couple of moves, they put you in the title match. Now, if you lose it, they're gonna take you out the title picture, you know. Oh, nah, CM saying that CM Punk is two different people. It's like C dot middle name M dot Saint. A little bit different from CM Punk. Continental quarterfinals, and mind you, this Saturday on DWL Defiant, we're gonna have the tag team champions clash. We're gonna have Olivia the Diamond versus Tia Tyson in the other half of the quarterfinals. But right now, Sophie Amir is about to take the stage from Algiers, North Africa, a wrestling prodigy, been wrestling since 9 years old, and now she has an opportunity to win some singles gold, and she just started in DWL 2 weeks ago. Well, correction, 3 weeks ago. Oh man, time going by fast. And make sure, man, while y'all checking it out, October the 11th, we have the DWL pay-per-view special. Of course, it's not really pay-per-view, but it's a bigger show. You know what I'm saying? And that's all night flight. Make sure y'all check that out. So far, we got the Women $1 Million Championship on the line. Ivy Jackson versus Sandra O'Grady. We got my boy Angelo Shaw gonna be taking on Death Squad with a special stipulation. We'll find out about that this Saturday from the high ups. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy over there who do the voice of Kent Can. He's gonna come over here in a second, do a little Vince McMahon impersonation, but I see him getting ready, he's signaling. But anyway, we about to get into this because this is about to be lit. And here she comes, the Mardi Gras Queen, baby, Isabella Kobayashi. I love it, man. I love the colors. I love the style. She is definitely,
as we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about
these two competitors? You know what I'm saying? A future in this here company. Demon Savage, CM Saint is different from the CM Punk. The CM is his initials, his actual initials. Unlike the CM Punk, whose name is like, what's his name, Paul or something like that? What's CM Punk real name, y'all? Fun fact. Anybody know CM Punk real name? I know it, but I can't think of it right now. Fun trivia. All right, and here we go. The women's Intercontinental quarterfinals. Oh, look at that. Nice little sportsmanship, little handshake and all of that. And we about to get into it. Here we go. Quarterfinals, baby. And my girl Sonya Amir wasting no time with that headlock. The Isabella Kobayashi. Isabella trying to reverse it, and I love this. I love this. This is about to be a good technical match. I love it. And the Mardi Gras Queen reversing it, putting in a headlock of her own and answering back with a punch. And my girl, oh, that was nasty right there, y'all. That was nasty. Sophia Mill, focus, but you got to think about it. You got to think about the disciplined style of Isabella Kobayashi that she's facing right now. Sophie has the higher hand, she has the higher ground, and she can pull a slick win. But with Isabella, you got to worry about that submission holds. You got to worry about that quick, unexpected strikes that Isabella brings to a wrestling match. Why you think she's in the tag team with Romy? Romy knows and Romy understands the power that Isabella Kobayashi has. Sophia Mill, new to DWL, her and her twin sister Sonya, part of the Twin Syndicate, joined us a few weeks ago, and both was entered into the Women's IC tournament. And right now, Sophie is standing out as not only being a big sister by a minute, but really showing her flex and showing how disciplined she is in the ring to get this far, to say she just came along. Isabella, I told you, you gotta watch out. Isabella strikes out of nowhere. She wastes no time. She puts nothing but her energy and effort into anything she does. And right now, Sophie just got the upper hand just for a second. Sophie starting to have her way with them kicks to the face, dragging the body of Isabella, thinking this might be it, but I don't know. It's going to take more than that to take out my girl Isabella Kobayashi. But that was vicious.
She knew this wasn't going to be easy. Look out, look out.
There go that mandible claw, that claw to the face. That claw to the face trying to take out Isabella. But mind you, Isabella is a submission specialist. I know she could power out of that, folks. And there go the power bomb of Isabella. Is she about to set up with it? Wasted her time in the arm drag, taking her back down to the ground. And Sophie Amir's finally getting some retribution, letting her catch her win, but taking her out the ring at the same time. Take a little nap right quick, baby. Be on the ground.
Right now, Corey. And she's probably
and Sonya feeling it. I mean, Sophie feeling it. Sophie Amir is feeling this right now. The energy is flowing through her veins. She could see herself in the semifinals. Mind you, whoever wins is in the semifinals, and they will be the #1 contender to take on Piper Troy at All Night Flight for the Women's Intercontinental Championship belt. And Isabella on the ground, feeling the pain that Sophie Amir is bringing to her. I don't know what they taught in South Africa and Algiers, South Africa, but I like it in the ring, folks. Isabella trying to take back some of that respect she lost by the hands of Sophia Amir. And look at Isabella. I told you, you gotta watch out for her. She strikes so fast.
You haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand
look at Isabella.
So much more punishment than this. If she's not careful here,
rookie mistake, Isabella. Rookie mistake, but managed to get her to the turnbuckle, so I guess they work out in her favor. And once again, I told you that quick style of Isabella. Quick strikes, taking her down. Sophia Amir is not feeling the good end of this right here, folks.
She's looking at it.
Wasting no time. Getting some of that, to the face of Sophia Amir. This could be it, folks. Sophia Amir could be going night-night. 1, 2, and Sophie fights back with very little energy. Still in this match, still in this fight. Sophie, this is your moment. You can win this if you pull through and taking down Isabella Kobayashi right now. Bella is in a bad way because my girl Isabella is, oh man, feeling the end of that punch from my girl Sophie. Sophia Amir setting up once again. Isabella Kobayashi on the ground.
She wants to finish this.
And we feeling some of that twin syndicate energy. Here we go. My girl Sophia Amir would enter the twin.
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow. And this has got to be.
And here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, and I was just about to say Sophia Amir advancing to the semifinals, but not just yet. It ain't over yet. Isabella still got a little bit of fight in this. And could this be the fight that turned the tide? That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. She ain't shaking back. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Amir is going to the semifinals. What up, Limitless Lime? Holla at your boy. What's happening? Man, that was an amazing match right there. Isabella Kobayashi tried to do them quick strikes, them quick maneuvers to try to take my girl Sophia Amir down, but Sophia Amir had the upper hand. Sophia Amir made the best out of a situation, and Sophia Amir advanced to the semifinals in a women's intercontinental tournament. She faces the winner of this Saturday's match as the tag team champions go at it 1-on-1. It will be Olivia the Diamond versus Tia Tyson, and the winner takes on Sophia Amir to be crowned the #1 contender for the women's IC championship match, facing Piper Troy at All Night Flight October the 11th, folks. Shout out to Sophia Amir. You earned that tonight, baby. You pulled that rabbit trick. You made it happen, and you got that 3 count. Congratulations. All right, about to. There you go. Hold that camera. Appreciate you guys for watching DWL. I'm Ken, the CEO and chairman of this company. Yeah, I know it sounds like another guy, but I'm not that guy. Okay, I don't fire, I hire. Okay. Anyway, that was a good match. Make sure y'all catch DWL All Night Flight. October the 11th, it's gonna be one heck of a show, I guarantee. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the mic and let this guy do his job. Here, take the thing back. Thank you, Mr. McMahon. It's Ken. Okay, thank you. Anyway, we got Azrael Lex coming to the ring. Maybe he's the mysterious person that's supposed to be challenging CM Saint, the South American champion. CM Saint tonight is supposed to be getting challenged by somebody that's supposed to be up to par. I know CM Saint had an impressive debut on DWL Defiant, winning a championship belt on his first night. But Azrael Lex, also a newcomer to DWL, a blue chipper in my opinion, definitely got some talent with him. And if I know a one-on-one match with CM Saint, it just might be 8-star worthy. Yeah, I said 8 stars. There's more than 5 stars. That's how we do it here. I ain't got no 5-star system. We got 8 and beyond. Anyway, it will be one hell of a match. So I'm excited to see what he got to say to the ring. I'm always excited, of course. But I want to see what Azrael Lex is about to do. And if I think he's about to do what I think he's about to do, get ready for some fireworks next week. This Saturday on DWL Defiant with the South American Championship Invitational. Anyway, Azrael Lex coming to the Uprising Arena. Let's do it, baby.
What's this all about? And the
Azrael Lex from Manchester, England. Yes, he hates Liverpool. He loves football, not American, but soccer. And he's one hell of a high flyer. And look at him hushing the audience. I like his elegance. Let's see what he got to say.
Not feeling the love for that superstar.
This might be the announcement that we've been looking for. I seem like he's riled up. Like it might be going on. Is he about to challenge the South American champion like I think he's about to challenge the South American champion?
Somebody needs to count the 10.
Hold on, betrayed you? Who betrayed you, buddy? I didn't even know he had a friend back there. I thought he was new. And that's what I thought it was. He's tired of the comparisons. He's tired of the conversations. He's tired of talking about the high flyers. It's time for action. He's challenging the South American champion. And it's the South American champion. Go come out and accept it. And there he is, the South American champion, making his in-ring debut this past Saturday, winning and becoming the South American champion on his first night in the ring, baby. And right now, CM Saint has just been challenged also by newcomer and also high flyer Azrael Lex. I love CM Saint, 6'9", high flyer, doing things that a 6'9" person shouldn't be able to do. But he's coming to the ring and he got his eyes on Azrael Lex. And look at him feeling good. Looks like he likes that. Looks like he didn't have to wait for the Invitational. The Invitational came to him for the South American Championship belt. CM Saint in the face of Azrael Lex right now. And Azrael Lex is trying his best to stand tall to the 6'9" high flying giant. And I don't think Azrael Lex may just have what it takes. I know that's quite intimidating to not only see somebody that's taller than you, but to be able to do the things that you can do with the limitations that normally a person his height don't have. I mean, his person has, you know. Channeling it back. I want to see CM Saint channeling it back. We know he came out last Wednesday. He decreed that he was going to be the champion. He did that. He became the champion this past Saturday. And I mean, there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of chaos following CM Saint. We know, as he already said, he's no saint, so don't expect him to act like one. But right now, I know he got to feel some form of disrespect listening to Azrael Lex calling him out of the back, wasting his time. He wasn't even supposed to appear tonight. He had the night off to enjoy it till Saturday. But he's out here looking at somebody, trying to talk down to him, and he's willing to put his title on the line. You got to give it up to CM Saint. I know this Saturday is going to be one hell of a match against Azrael Lex. Look at him, call him an insult to this entire organization. And look at him, Azrael Lex is feeling good about himself, feeling really good, thinking that he could probably break CM Saint. He's saying that this past week, this past chance that he had against CM Saint, you got to think about it, Guan Boss was also in the ring. Guan Boss also played a factor, and maybe it was Azrael night, but it seemed to be CM Saint night instead. Wow, he's calling out his talent, telling him he's been outmatched. I mean, if you're a 6'9" high flyer and he's like 6'2", I mean, you got to think about it. I'd be kind of intimidated too. But I don't put nothing against the heart against Azrael Lex, because it took a lot of heart to call out the champion. It took a lot of heart to challenge the champion. And I know the champion definitely feels some form of respect for at least the guy who at least had the guts to call him out and stand to him face to face like a man.
Uh-oh. Somebody seems a little cocky.
Wow. Azrael Lex he just told Azrael Lex he doesn't care. He's not even looking at the challenger. He's just trying to keep the belt.
I gotta tell you, I can't really make heads or tails of that.
That's powerful.
Oh, well.
Agreed, partner. Well, you at home are in for a treat as we move along.
And CM Saint leaving the ring. Azrael Lex looking dumbfounded. But there is a clash in the future, and the South American Championship will be on the line. All right, guys, we almost to the main event. I think we got about 2 more matches. Oh, yeah.
Well, the last match did not disappoint. And
yes, we do. We got one more for the main event, folks. And this one here is definitely been one that people been sleeping on. We got my girl Baddie Banks with Faded Fox coming out to the ring. And they're going to be taking on the brand new signee, Zinda Babe, with her new friend, Crazy Ace. Crazy Ace and Zinda Babe just so happen to be in other organizations together, both being signed to DWL, and now coming out on our first official match. Crazy Ace is coming out and support a fellow friend and a fellow wrestler. I know they both kind of had their run-ins with Baddie Banks. Baddie Banks couldn't wait for the debut. She wanted a match. She wanted to rip Zinda Babe apart because Zinda Babe has some buzz behind her. But with Faded Fox on her side, maybe this just might be Baddie Banks' night. But I'm excited also to see what Zinda Babe bring to the ring in her debut match. I love all these debuts. And think about it, man. October 11th is right around the corner. DWL all-night flight. And we see the return of Kelly Luke, Taryn Ridge, and Sunshine, Taylor Ryan, the DWL originals. Their data has been found. They've been reformatted for the new DWL, and they will be here October the 11th. And I heard that Destruction is with them. So I'm excited to see what they bring. I know it's about to be some danger in this ring coming up, and I know it's about to get good. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, get you a drink right quick. You got a couple of more seconds for a kickoff. Get your snacks, get your chips, get your candy, all of that, baby, because it's about to be an action scene right here, folks. Zinda Babe versus Baddie Banks coming up right now in just a few. I hate the load screen too, folks. I remember the load screen used to be at least about 20 minutes, it felt. And see, you gotta hate the loading screen. Hey, at least it ain't 2K20, folks. Alright, guys, and we going into it. And shout out to the newcomer coming out with an old friend, Crazy Ace, Zinda Babe. Zinda Babe has toured the South American circuit, has toured the European circuit, and now she's in DWL. She's clashed with Crazy Ace in some of her best matches in South America, and now at her side right now, that has to be a special thing, because Zinda Babe, her first night, her good friend, her good rival at her side, and she's about to shut the mouth of Batty Banks, or at least try, or will she do like Batty Banks and Fox say, fall and pray. And Batty Banks and Faded Fox is on their way out to the ring. And look at Faded Fox feeling the energy as Batty Banks right on the side of him, coming out, showing respect to her boyfriend, letting her boyfriend get the shine for the moment, because she still feels he should be champion, especially after the match we just had this past Saturday, that fatal four-way DWL's rules match. Angelo Saw surprising the world by defeating Adrian Blackwolf, Faded Fox, and Death Squad in a match to become the new DWL World Champion. I mean, there's only been 3 other DWL champions. It's exciting to see the belt change hands and see a new champion in this position. A whole new era has begun in DWL, the Angelo Shaw era. But it may just be shut down early with an obsessive Death Squad on his tail. And we know Faded Fox hasn't really spoken on the loss, on the opportunity of getting the chance for the belt. I know Faded Fox has been quiet, but I know he's waiting, and he's waiting to strike when it's all over with. I guess he gonna let Death Squad and my boy Angelo Shaw have their date, then go after the belt after. We shall see, but let's get to Batty Banks versus Zinda Babe. And this match about to start. Let's see what Zinda Babe got to bring. Now, we do know Zinda Babe has an old traditional grounded pound style, so I'm kind of waiting to see how she go with the kind of blended of a new school, kind of high flyer hybrid that Batty Banks brings to the ring. Right now, Batty Banks is having a way with the newcomer.
She's looking at it.
And look at the athleticism, flexing for the audience.
Here's her chance. Talk about an awe-inspiring finisher, guys. Game over, guys.
And oh, Batty Banks with a bad choke slam taking my girl out.
Will this be it?
Not like this.
There's an ear fall.
Oh, and Zinda Babe kicks out. So far, she hasn't been able to put no kind of fire onto the flames. Right now, she just some soaked wood in the middle of the forest right now, while my girl Batty Banks is having her way.
Know where she is right now.
Batty Banks! And this is her moment to shine, her moment to feel good. And I like the new look, by the way, too. The hair color change, the ring attire change. There seemed to be a little difference right here in Batty Banks, and Zinda Babe taking her down the sides for a second. Let's see, you're going to see more of that traditional style, more of that grounded power style from my girl Zinda Babe. Zinda Babe is not a high flyer, folks. She doesn't do shiny stuff. She comes here to wrestle, and she comes here to take him down. That's what she lives for. That's what she hurts for, she says.
She's in the zone now.
And my girl Zinda Babe is about to meet that power bomb courtesy of Batty Banks. And I know them heels got her hurt, especially digging into the shoulders right there. Batty Banks flexing her wrestling skills at the same time, showing that Zinda Babe just might not be a challenge. And Crazy Ace trying to chill on and support her colleague, support her friend. But right now it's kind of hard to support when you're getting chokeslammed in the ring. And here we go, Batty Banks again. And Betty Banks with a quick win, taking out the newcomer Zinda Babe. And my goodness, that has to be a shameful first match for you to lose within a matter of a couple of minutes. And don't get tried to put some ground and pound action, but I guess her debut just wasn't enough to take down Betty Banks. And Betty Banks actually looking quite impressive in this match. Maybe this just might be bright for her future. And look at that pin is over with, folks. 2 and 3. Oh my goodness, man. It could have been so much better. They could have did so much better. Shout out to my girl Betty Banks. You earned that win tonight. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? End of the story. You know, you did it.
She was the better woman of the two tonight. It's that simple.
Zinda Babe, step your game up, baby. Step your game up.
Amazing contest.
And we jumping into the main event of tonight. Tonight, we saw, if you watched the beginning of the show, we saw the implosion of the Golden Circle, the Golden Circle Death Squad, and now DWL champion Angelo Shaw. Both of them was at face-to-face, ready to tear each other up. But right now, they got to put their tag team belts on the line, and I know that's a bummer for Death Squad, and I know it's a stressor for Angelo Shaw to disrespect a DWL World Champion Angelo Shaw to his tag team champion partner Death Squad was enough to get the higher-ups to guarantee that they will be clashing in a match at All Night Flight October 11th. But tonight they got to put the tag team belts on. Another team who was at a clashing point. You saw Death and Dallas Fan for Life have a few words, throw a couple of bones at each other this past week, taking each other out because of the frustration that Death felt by Dallas Fan not being there. But it seems by the hand of Buddy Shuffman, their partner and their manager of the Shuffman's Cartel, it seems that they are granted this title match tonight. Maybe this Buddy Shuffman was saying for them to get it together. Obviously, he's not even here tonight, but he took the night off, called it to the high-ups. But I know there's about to be some goodness right here. We're going to see which team is going to implode first. Will it be the Golden Circle, or will it be the Shuffman's Cartel team of Death and Dallas Fan for Life? Can the world champion handle the stressors, the new stressors of not only being the tag team champion, but the DWL world champion as well? Or will this be the end of the Golden Circle golden reign? And we got that slow load up, folks. You know how it go. We load. Takes about forever in the day. And we about to get to the Defiant Arena. And we about to get to some DWL Uprising action. Because the tag team belts are on the line in the main event. And I'm excited as always. Because y'all know that's my favorite word. We about to turn up. Let's get to the Uprising Arena, baby. I know Buddy Shuffman is sitting at home watching this, hoping that his two teams, his two associates, could pull it together, could bring tag team gold to the Shuffman Cartel. Buddy Shuffman, former South American champion, lost his belt to Eddie Caldwell of the Golden Circle. But both Eddie Caldwell and Buddy Shuffman are not here tonight. It's just their partners. It's 2/3 of Shuffman Cartel versus 2/3 of the Golden Circle. Who will become the tag team champions? Will it be Shuffman Cartel? Will it be Dallas Fan for Life and Death pulling it together? You look at the tension between the two. You see Death not even making eye contact with Dallas Fan, and Dallas Fan looking distant as they make their way to the ring. And to be honest, I don't know which one is going to have more attention, because Death Squad and Angelo Shaw almost came to blows earlier. Death Squad upset that his follower became the DWL World Champion and not him. But even though the follower giving him a title match, the follower came and was shown and gave disrespect to his leader. So right now, when Death Squad and Shaw clash, it's definitely going to be a classic. But for right now, they got to pull it together and they got to hold on to their tag team belts. If not, this is going to be a good day for Death and Dallas Fan. Putting their differences aside, it seems both of them not even really making real contact Death kind of going his way, Dallas fan going his way, and they both got to shake it back. They both got to work together. You can't win this as a solo man. This is a tag team match. There is no such thing as a single star in a tag team match. You got to either work with your partner or fall alongside your partner. And here comes the Golden Circle, Death Squad, and the world champion Angelo Shaw standing together. Hopefully they can pull it together, put their differences aside, and continue to keep the goal with the Golden Circle. And Death Squad still got a look of frustration, but managing to pull it to the side. Death Squad got what he wants. Death Squad got another shot for the belt. One more chance for the belt against his follower, against his disciple, against his side man, against his hired arms, the world champion, the DWL world champion, Angelo Shaw. And finally looked like he's shaking some of that respect, that disrespect he gave off, and managed to seem like he could get on the same page with his tag team partner. And Angelo Shaw looked like he assuring Death Squad that they can manage to keep hold of the belts as well as the world champion belt. So let's see how these go, folks, because it's about to be for some tag championship glory. DWL style, baby.
Dallas F.A.
And there we go to introductions.
Introducing the challengers. At a
I like how she
combined
messed it
weight
up
of
more than once.
530 pounds, Dallas F.A.N. and Death, the Cartel.
And there goes Shuffman Cartel. Buddy Shuffman making the move to try to save his team, to save his organization by giving the title match, making some moves backstage to put them in the title match so they can work together. And you got the Golden Circle, you got the world champion, the one in the gray, my boy Angelo Shaw, and his leader, Death Squad, on the right. But tonight, they got to put their differences aside and put their tag team belts on the line. And you got to think about, like I said earlier, when you're the world champion and the tag champion, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of title defenses. Can you focus in this match to keep the tag team belts? That's the situation tonight. Can y'all get along long enough to make a win to continue to hold them belts? Or will a Dallas fan and will Death get it together and be able to finally get some tag team belts going to the Shuffman Cartel? And here go the match to start off. World champion, my boy Angelo Shaw, taking on also former world champion, Dallas fan for life, also Death, former champion Death, right in the ring, you know what I'm saying? 2 out of the 3 men who was a former champion before Angelo Shaw. And right now, Angelo Shaw look like he's getting the lesson in true champion style wrestling. And Angelo Shaw look like he ain't got no time for no lessons today. Look like he got the whole cheat book, and he about to do his thing. And Dallas fan feeling that.
Come on, man.
Death Squad watching and lurking, hand clapping right now, but he sensed the jealousy. You can sense the tension of how he feels that the championship belt should have been his.
From the top turnbuckle. Don't you dare get up, man.
Uh-oh, and Dallas fan look like he about to see some of this action there. My boy Angelo Shaw dropping down. Dallas fan with a kick to the face and a nice clothesline into the turnbuckles, trying to get a little bit of that energy back that he lost. And look at that power bomb. And the power of the Dallas fan is definitely something you should watch out for. Angelo Shaw may not have the time of day to break out of the power that the Dallas fan is bringing, because you got to think about it. Angelo Shaw lightweight, Dallas fan heavyweight. He coming with nothing but power. And it's Shaw now paying attention. That power may overtake him.
Shaw feeling the pressure now.
And they teaching the champion a lesson. Teaching the champion a lesson in championship humility. You think about it, man. He's a former world champion. Looking at the DWL current world champion. A win for this is not just a win against the tag team champion. It's pinning the champion. It's pinning the world champion. It's pinning the DWL champion, which means so much more. This is much more than just a tag title match. And look at Dallas fan doing all the work, getting retribution. Mind you, a few weeks ago, Angelo Shaw, Eddie Caldwell took that mugging to death taking him out, which in result, Death and Dallas Fan had a falling out for Dallas Fan not being there to help Death out. And look like Dallas Fan is trying to show him, I got your back. And tagging Death Squad. Death Squad is happy to be in there, get a chance to take a break while the champions sit at the ropes. And Death Squad is in the mix now, but Dallas Fan ain't having none of that. He's teaching pain to everybody today. And the Dallas Fan, look at the power, baby. I love his flex, baby. I love his flex. Oh, German suplex. Oh, German suplex. Do I hear another one? Oh, German suplex. That was 3 times the suplex. And look at Dallas Fan. Ooh. And mind you, Death has not even been tagged at his tag team partner, Death. I know it's kind of confusing with Death Squad and Death. But hey, they both, one come from one organization with just a similar name. Deal with it. Power bomb. And look at Death Squad getting out of there, saving his life, because I don't think he could have handled no more what my boy Dallas Fan was bringing. And Death Squad, look at the power of Death Squad, showing that he has power too.
Into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is
and
get
Death Squad trying to answer back. Power bomb.
On display right there.
Emphasis on the power. And look, trying to show a little something to Angelo Shaw, showing what his future could be with the title on the line and All Night Flight. And look at him taking out Dallas Fan right now, teaching him a taste in his own medicine, a taste in pain.
Ring awareness there, Michael.
Stomping the back of the Dallas Fan. Death Squad giving all his power that he got, all his energy that he got to teach Dallas Fan exactly what it means to be a champion, exactly what it means from the Golden Circle, what it means to mess with one member, you mess with all. And here we go, overhead, belly to belly.
Can't waste any time here. He's taking a long time to get up.
Death Squad taking a moment, soaking this moment, soaking this energy. Right now, it's not the time to have a celebration, champ. Right now, it's the time to dominate and win, baby.
He is a one-man.
And there go Death Squad, and Death Squad missed it. And Dallas Fan with a reversal.
Till it's over.
And Dallas Fan flexing his muscles. And off into the turnbuckle. Dallas Fan tagging Death. Death, the freshman, the first time in the match, and Death is getting ready. Dallas Fan is getting ready. You seeing some of that cartel style. And look at them working together as a team.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
1, 2, and kick out on 2.
It's going to take more than that.
And now it's Death's turn. Death is having his moment in the ring now. Death has been waiting, and Dallas Fan tagged him without any problems. And now Death is issuing out his version of pain. Right now, I know somewhere Buddy Shuffman is smiling. Buddy Shuffman is enjoying this. He's enjoying the fact that his team is getting it together. But right now, Death Squad is breaking that feel-good moment apart. And this is a match that everybody been wanting to see for a while. Death versus Death Squad. Who will win? Death Squad picking up the feet with that roundhouse kick.
Doesn't show any signs of
And Death Squad still taking it to Death right now. Wasting no time. Still taking it to Death. And Death finally getting the upper hand. Finally getting the moment. And now is not the time to celebrate. That's your mistakes, my folks. You celebrate too much. Go for the punishment. Go for the win. You waste your time and you play, you will lose on this day. That's all I'm saying.
Here he goes.
And there go Death. Trying to pick up Death Squad. Will he get it? Will he get it over? Oh!
Man, that was vicious. He's back in control here.
And he waiting. Trying to make his move, thinking about what he gonna do next. Waited too long and Death Squad reversed it. Death Squad is back, getting ready to give him some more of that pounding that he was delivering early. And now Death is starting to feel it.
Calendar's starting to falter.
And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there.
And tagging the champion Angelo Shaw. I already see it coming. Oh no, Death Squad is not tagging Angelo Shaw. I was mistaken. And there go that cripple crossface trying to take out Death, and Death still fighting. Death still fighting for opportunity. Death still fighting for a chance to stay in this. Kick in the back of the head of Death Squad and managed to get out of it.
Calling me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Off into the ropes. Off into that turnbuckle. They go to the back of Death Squad. And he's tagging the Dallas fan for life. And there go Death. And there go Dallas fan again. Once again, that tag team friendship, that spirit. And now they're back at it again. Could this be it one? They could be the tag champs. They are the tag champs. Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Shuffman out there somewhere jumping out of his seat. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shuffman Cartel has pulled it together. The Shuffman Cartel has managed to get over their differences. They brought tag team gold to the Shuffman Cartel. Ladies and gentlemen, Death and Dallas Fan are tag team champions. And I know for sure the Golden Circle will never be the same. D'Angelo Shaw is still a DWL champion. Death Squad is still a man on a mission with a date with destiny. October 11th, last chance for the belt. Last chance to get his hands on some DWL World Championship gold. This is about to be crazy, folks. And you gotta love it. Last week they was coming to blows. This week they pulled it together. Buddy Shuffman pulled some strings, got them in the tag match, and they pulled it together and made a win. But it's a bad day. The Golden Circle has just probably been tarnished. We appreciate y'all for watching tonight. Catch me on Saturday, 7 p.m. next week. We return back to Wednesday at our regular time at 7. Thank y'all. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Chef247 Comedy. And make sure y'all continue to follow us on Instagram on our parent page at Infomux Media and on our DWL Wrestling page, DWL_Wrestling. I'll see y'all Saturday. And as always, be defiant. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher. October 11th, all night flight, folks. Good night, y'all. And thank you for watching.